Hey, good evening there. We haven't had a tractor school in a while, so today we're going to have a tractor school, but with a little bit unusual spin. We're going to have a look at this International Harvester turbine tractor, and everybody likes to think turbines are unusual or special or different. They're very, very simple. So it's kind of like when you were a kid, you'd have a pinwheel and you'd blow it and it would spin. But this pinwheel uses fuel and fire to make it spin instead of you having to blow on it. So we'll go over a few basic components on this and a little bit of how it works. So we'll start back here at the rear of the engine. And you can see that it's just got a plain old Delco starter on it, like anything else, to get everything spinning. Right there is a governor. This has an electronic governor instead of a mechanical governor, but it uses a pickup that reads magnetic pulses on the flywheel, and then that sends messages to the computer, and the computer tells the governor here what to do for the speed. This right here is a fuel control, and you can see here if I move this lever, that's how your fuel control moves. You know, it's similar to a injection pump on a diesel. And you got a few things going on here. You've got a solenoid valve right here that controls your main fuel flow. And if you come up here, you'll see that your main fuel is distributed in nozzles around the burner can. And that's what this is up here. Your pinwheel is inside of this burner can, so you'll see a nozzle, a nozzle, a nozzle. And then right here is your igniter, more or less a spark plug. And this is where your pilot fuel comes in, because you got to get the pilot light lit first before you turn on the main fuel, because this thing really uses a lot of fuel, and if you were to turn on the main fuel, it would just drown out the spark instantly. So this is where the exhaust comes out, and if this didn't have this curve in here, you could go in there and you could see the pinwheel inside. This is a single stage turbine. It's pretty simple. Let's see here, and you know, it's just, this is your gearbox. It takes it from 60,000 RPMs up here in the burner in the main turbine, and it reduces it down to 6,000 RPMs in the output shaft. And this here is a gearbox, and you check the oil in it just like you would your regular engine. See that the oil's full and clean. This is the solenoid valve right here that controls the pilot fuel, and then there is the magnetic pickup for the governor, and then there is the igniter for the that runs the spark that gets it going. It's similar to like a buzz coil in a Model T. And we'll come back around here to the dash, and you can see there's your pyrometer that checks your exhaust temp. That's your hydraulic pressure for your drive, your charging, your hour meter, and that's your engine oil pressure and your fuel. And then this over here is what's called a percent of speed for your turbine, and 100% would be 60,000 RPMs. So you can do the math and you can see that the RPMs will be lower as they go. It's more or less an RPM gauge. And then you've got down here, you've got your control. You've got your master switch, your pilot fuel, your main fuel, and your ignition. They have to be in a certain order. And then there's your start button, just like anything else, to start it up. But that's really about it. It's just pretty simple. The turbine drives a hydraulic pump, and then that drives everything else and drives the tractor. It's nothing too exotic. It's very simple. So there you have it. That's kind of a simple lesson on a turbine. So talk to you later.